Hi everybody, my name is Lauren McLeod and I'm coming to you today from Lorena Originals Lifestyle and Photography in Boca Raton, Florida. I'm going to be reviewing for you today Ion's Color Brilliance hair dye. As you can see, I have my roots growing in with a pretty good line of demarcation, which is a no-no. And sometimes we can't always afford or want to go into the salon to get these bad boys touched up. And being such a blonde bombshell, sometimes you have to figure out ways to do it yourself. So today I picked up Ion's 10V, and it doesn't have a color. It just says Believable Blondes, and a 12N. Check it out, we got the colors. So normally I always do a cream color on my roots after I bleach them out and I tone them. And that's only if that's necessary, because a lot of times once you pull the hair and you tone it, it's fine, especially when you're going as light as I am. So today I wanted to try something a little bit different because I'm getting tired of bleaching my hair every 4 to 6 weeks pretty much. It's a lot of upkeep to keep the super high blonde up to the scalp like that. If you don't want to do that, I definitely recommend going into the salon and speaking to your hairstylist about adding in some highlights to your hair or some balayage. There's some very fun things that they're doing with what they call color melts now. So I always recommend going into the salon if you're nervous or you don't feel like you know what you're doing. But for the purposes of us reviewing the Ion Color Brilliance, I'm going to do it here at home with you now. So, reading our instructions, which you always want to do, it actually says that you want to use a 40 volume developer with a 12% in it, and I do not recommend you ever doing that at home. I'm going to stick with the 30 and not do it with the 20, so we're just going to use this 30 developer because I am looking a little dark. It's harder to see on camera. It kind of looks like I'm lower than like a base level 7, which normally you would have to lighten for. However, I'm going to try and skate away saying that I'm a 6 base, maybe? Question mark? And do it with a 30 developer, and we'll see what happens. It also says to do it 2 to 1, so we're going to, for every 2 ounces of developer for the high lift blondes, we're going to use 4 ounces of our cream here. And that's exactly what we have. So I'm going to kind of make myself a little concoction here. We're going to mix half and half. I'm going to take half of my 12 and half of my 10, which are in 2 different base tones. The neutral tone, the N in the neutral, it always pulls a gold to me. It always still does. And I still want to have that nice ashy tone in it, that more neutral without going gold and without having it be straight up ash. Because I really love the color I have now. So I'm going to mix up our developer and cream here and put it just to my roots for a little bit. Okay, so I've been doing my hair. I blow dried it. I got everything. It looks amazing, right? So it really looks like it lifted well and blended my roots out and got past that line of demarcation, is what I think stylists would call it. And that's just your root line. And I really love this combination. It did really well. I love the way that my hair feels. It feels great. I used the Ion developer with it, and I think it just came out great. I'm so happy, and I don't trust anybody with my blonde. It's hard for me to go into a salon. I know what works for my hair. I think a lot of you ladies at home do too. So go ahead and pick you up some Ion Blonde Brilliance from Sally's, actually. I think it did a really great job without having to bleach my hair. So I'm going to keep, I think, going with the Ion. I really, really like it. I might switch up the formula a little bit. I might go even a smidge lighter the next time, so as that growth comes out, it gets even blended even more. I think it could have gone a level higher, but I didn't. If you don't want to over bleach your hair, over lighten your hair, especially so close to the root, and getting yourself that hot root, and it's lighter close to your head than it is the rest of your face, and it's just not a good look. So I think this sat on my head the perfect amount of time. I let it go for 35 minutes with 30 developer, and it came out perfect. So highly recommend. 10 stars from Lorena Originals. And we'll come back to, hopefully, I want to do, I guess, what I would consider like another regrowth video, like in a couple of weeks after this starts feeding out and growing out, and see what that looks like. So stay tuned, guys, and thanks for taking a look at our video. Make sure that you subscribe and like our pages and all that fun stuff, and come and check us out on the website, where we're going to be uploading lots more new content, lots more new reviews, and we hope to see you there. Thanks, guys. Bye.